This Saturday, the 18th ranked UVA men's basketball team will face off against the 12th ranked Clemson Tigers in South Carolina. I'm Dylan Castagne. Today I'm joined by Lauryn, Nilson, and Steve Mallozzi. And this is Who You Got. So this Saturday, we have a matchup between two ranked teams. UVA has been really hot lately. They're coming off of a win against Notre Dame, really strong offensive showing. Meanwhile, Clemson hasn't played in almost 2 weeks. Their last game was on January 5th. They haven't played in a little bit, but still a very strong contender coming into this game. So, Lauryn, what do you think will be a key to this game when Virginia matches up against Clemson?
Thanks, Dylan. For me, the biggest difference maker in this matchup against Clemson is the points per game for UVA. Currently, UVA is averaging 72.4 points per game this season, which is the highest in the Tony Bennett era. This is crucial because we know UVA has a strong pack line defense, but offensively has been where they've struggled in the past. So when they can back up this pack line defense with 72 plus points a game, this will be a big difference maker against Clemson.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to talk about the big man, Hauser and Huff. Both of them had over double-digit points the other day. Jay Huff, 2 straight games, scoring a career high or tying a career high with 18 points. So, Stephen, what do you think will be a key to this game on Saturday?
So, you got to look at the fact here that Virginia, they're 4-0 in ACC play, coming off a big win against Notre Dame. Now, Clemson, while their record doesn't show it, struggles against ACC opponents. All of their games are uber competitive, being within 5 points for the most part, and their only loss being to Virginia Tech, who obviously is also in the ACC. Not to mention, I get the rankings. The Who's are 18, the Clemson Tigers are 12. I just don't see anything statistically that makes me feel like the Who's are not as good, if not better, than Clemson. And the last key point I have is my man, Jay Huff. Jay Huff set his career high earlier in the year against Kent with 18. He's matched that now in 2 straight games. And I'm looking for him to stay hot for his 3rd straight. And ready for this, set a new career high against the Clemson Tigers.
All right, Stephen Mallozzi making a big projection for the 5th-year senior for UVA. Lauryn, I'm going to come to you first. Who you got?
At the end of the day, Dylan, I've got the Who's. The momentum's hot. They're 4-0 in their last ACC games. I'm feeling it. I think they're feeling it. Tony Bennett's feeling good. We've got high points per game, and our pack line defense held against Notre Dame. Even though Clemson might be higher ranked, I agree that coming off a 2-week hiatus from gameplay might hurt them. I think the Wahoos need to step up and take this opportunity to down a ranked opponent.
So Lauryn's projecting the Cavaliers ride their momentum into their first win against a ranked opponent this season. Stephen, who you got?
I'm going to agree with her. I'm taking the Who's. I don't usually do this. I'm a cynical man when it comes to the Who's. But you know what? I think Clemson is not as good as their numbers show. I do not think they are the 12th best team in the country. And I get it. The 9-1 record is big, but the loss comes against another very good team in Virginia Tech. And they don't really, to me, have anybody who can score that much. Amir Sims, their leader, at 12.6 points per game. But outside of that, they only have one other player in double digits. The Who's have 4 players who average points in the double digits. And I just think the firepower is going to be too much for the Tigers to handle.
All right, so both Lauryn and Stephen are picking the Who's in this one. I guess we'll have to see if both of you guys are right when the UVA Cavaliers square off against the Clemson Tigers this Saturday at 6 p.m. This has been Who You Got, and for WUVA Sports, I'm Dylan Castagne.